All right, guys. I think everybody can probably hear me. Give people a few minutes to get in here. Everybody's having a good day. So I think I'm only live right here, right on YouTube at the moment. Go ahead and do TikTok as well. There we go. That in. Two chats. Oh, I don't actually know. I think that chat there does anything at the moment. If I'm not live on these other platforms, then it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'll figure that out. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share this video with you guys. I saw it earlier and figured, you know what? It'd be a fun thing to watch on with everybody. Let's watch it. I've been watching X-Men recently. This guy was born a little bit younger than me, but seems to have had to like gone through a really cool time with X-Men, so I wanted to watch it. You know what? I don't... Start that over.
I remember physically holding the game and opening the game. I knew it was Children of the Atom before I had even completely opened the package, and it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I don't know what it was about X-Men. My buddy Brian and I loved X-Men. It was something that we loved talking about all the time. Whenever he'd come over and spend the night at my house, it was just X-Men. We talked X-Men, we traded the trading cards together, we watched the animated series together.
What makes us like we are, anyway?
Gamma rays, pollution, ozone depletion.
Got bit by a dog, too.
There was a season of a few years there, like from 1994 to 1996, 1997, where X-Men just ruled my world.
And it comes with a comic on the side. X-Men! I'm gonna faint!
Oh no! This ain't all X-Men. It's a room that he goes into practice.
X-Men! Meet Apocalypse!
When it came to X-Men, it wasn't just the cartoon show. It wasn't just that amazing animated series. It was also the games.
Those are training. You just press A to do it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the games were so good.
Just press A.
My first X-Men video game that I ever played in my life was X-Men the arcade game. Who else remembers this amazing 6-player arcade beat 'em up by Konami? It just
6-player,
rocked
dude.
the arcade world. When you came upon this cabinet, you were just blown away. You couldn't believe it. It was 6 players, and it had a wide screen monitor that spread
That's
out over
crazy.
several screens. It was unlike anything we'd ever experienced before. But guys, as groundbreaking as that Konami X-Men arcade game was, by 1995, Capcom had an X-Men arcade game of their own. X-Men Children of the Atom was a statement. It was a fighting game, a one-on-one fighting game featuring tons of our favorite X-Men characters, both heroes and villains. This game just blew our minds. I remember first encountering X-Men Children of the Atom at the arcade inside the local movie theater that me and my family would often go to. It was a
Yeah, dude.
Lowe's theater. It was in Southwest Houston, in the Stafford area of Houston, and we would always go to this movie theater. Well, my parents took my buddy Brian and I to see a movie. We were leaving the theater that day after the movie had ended and the credits were rolling, and we walked by the arcade and noticed there was a brand new game that a bunch of people were crowding around. And that game was X-Men Children of the Atom. I remember us turning to each other and
X-Men
being like,
Children
"Oh
of
my
the Atom.
gosh, what is this? This a new X-Men arcade game? Is that the Konami game? The one that we've always played for years now, the beat 'em up?" No. This was a brand new X-Men game, and it was just phenomenal.
And the animations look really great.
I remember watching other people play it and waiting for a turn and just being blown away by the animation, the way the characters would do that super jump into the air and come flying down. It was like some sort of turbocharged Street Fighter game, but with the X-Men characters. It was a dream come true for an X-Men fan and a video game fan, and that was both of us. And we were dying to get our hands on it. Eventually, the people playing in front of us ended their turn, and now it was up to me and Brian. I asked my dad for some quarters. He obliged. We played X-Men Children of the Atom. And I want to say, our lives were forever changed, because to this day, my buddy Brian and I will talk about this game with so much reverence because we just ate
Dude,
it
looks like
up
the
with a
sprites are
spoon.
literally
it was
taken
made
from-
for guys like us, for kids like us who loved X-Men and video games.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
We left that movie theater not really wanting to leave. We could care less about the movie we saw. In fact, today we can't even remember what movie we saw. All we could think about was X-Men Children of the Atom. By my birthday, April 1996, something amazing happened. Something uncanny. My parents pulled all the stops, and my dad, just days before my birthday, discovered that the local EB Games had gotten in X-Men Children of the Atom on the Sega Saturn.
Dude, what a good dad.
And that day, I opened up one of the greatest video games in my entire retro life.
It has its own sound effects, Dad. I can't believe this. I found one more. What? What? Can't believe it. You always wait to surprise me.
Wait a minute. You sure that's not for Christmas or something?
I think so. X-Men Children of the Atom! Oh my lord!
That's so cool. Oh man.
X-Men Children of the Atom, what do you think I'm talking about?
I know that. Let's play it.
I knew it was Children of the Atom before I had even completely opened the package, and it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that my dad.
Really cool
had
they have
found the
that
game.
footage, man.
I didn't even know it was out.
Oh, no, it's not out yet.
Yeah, it just came out Thursday. I picked it up.
Oh!
Let's play that one.
You lucked out.
It's gonna kill us. It's gonna kill me.
If I could go back in time and relive that day, I would do so. I mean, I remember just how exciting it was to not only get that game, but to get it with my buddy Brian with me by my side, because he was my best bud and we loved X-Men together. I mean, I'm sure before I got the game, I was probably talking about X-Men like the whole weekend with him.
It just came out. It wasn't even supposed to come out this week, and I called, and it came in.
Let's play
So I
it.
ran down and got it, and it's incredible.
It's just this crazy microcosm of my fandom for X-Men, my buddy Brian, who also loved X-Men, the animated series, all of it was such a part of his birthday. And then getting that game, one of the greatest birthday surprises of my entire life. And as you can see, Brian is ready to play.
Well, let's play it.
All right. Let's play it. Let's play it.
We popped it into my Sega Saturn, and we were not disappointed.
Are you guys in shock?
We are. We already saw Capcom.
That's the main part of that.
Dun, dun.
Whoa!
Damn.
How's it look, guys?
Mercy.
No, but go to options.
Round one.
Dude, are they fighting each other?
Tornado Claw.
Tornado Crawl. Whoa. This is cool.
Is it like the arcade?
Exactly.
Dude, that's what you wanted. Is it like the arcade? Exactly. Exactly, dude.
I love just how much footage my dad recorded of us playing this game together, because really what that tells me is that he knew how excited we were for X-Men.
How's the game?
Great. Wonderful. Spectacular.
You guys put a quarter in?
We put.
It's 50 cents, but
Well, I don't know how it works.
No. That hurt. Oh man.
He knew that we both loved it so much, and that we would want a lot of video recording of this to remember it. He stayed with us filming for quite a long time, to the point where Brian was getting really good at the game. We were taking turns trying to make our way through arcade mode.
Up the ground. Up the ground. Real calm.
What?
Got his ass, dude.
miracle upon miracles.
Round three.
Come on, you're almost done. He's almost dead, Brian. Oh, man. You did it!
Yeah, and it was hard.
Yeah, it was real hard. Let the public know who's watching this video. This is like the 20th time you guys have tried to beat this level.
We played that game for the rest of the weekend, and at one point, my dad captured Brian and I getting close to the end of the game.
I never realized how strong the Juggernaut was until now.
God, Kale Pectate. That's right.
Oh my!
He got you?
Yeah, big time.
The last step. Oh!
Round 3.
Come on, Brian.
If I can get in the corner.
Look at the chips blowing up back there.
Dude, freaking Brian's going for it.
Didn't your mom ever tell you not to play with sticks?
Crowbar.
Come on, you almost got him.
Well, he always does something right at the end. Told you.
I beat him once.
You did it. I think that's the guy to use, though. Right, Tyler?
But at the last guy, don't use him. Use like Cyclops or Wolverine.
You should get him while he's down. You should get off the floor.
Oh, we both
Double
fell.
KO!
So much tension, so much excitement, trying to beat the Juggernaut.
You got him this time, Tyler.
Epic
Come on, baby.
skills that kid has. I know,
He was
Nathan.
a character
What's up, Nate?
that was
How you
sort of
doing,
like
buddy?
a boss character right before the end of the game. And it's just amazing to me that Dad captured all of these moments.
Well, why are you blocking?
Yes! Come on, Tyler!
No! Don't dare do that to me! You are dead! I got him!
got his-
I got him!
Oh, huge win! Huge win!
I love that my dad captured these moments on tape because what he captured over these several years here was a fandom.
Make a wish.
Make a wish and blow the candles, and don't burn your hair.
What's that wish gonna be? I think you need either more games or more X-Men. That's a joke, everybody.
I know it.
I was blowing out from the side.
The joy and excitement and the fandom surrounding my love of X-Men.
How was that fight, sir?
Shocking.
Shocking, huh? You get me nervous at the end because you weren't doing that jump kick anymore.
It's not as shocking as the next battle.
Oh
Who is it?
no! Die!
It's Magneto.
In this footage, I see not just myself playing video games or enjoying action figures. I'm reminded too of just how special it was for me to enjoy a comic book series as much as I did with X-Men, my first favorite Marvel series. My family lineage is rooted in Marvel comics.
Man, I cannot wait
And
for
as a
this new
kid,
collection to come
I
out
knew
to play all this stuff.
My grandfather, Mike Esposito, in the Silver Age of comics, he was one of the most famous inkers that existed back in
That's
those
so
days,
crazy.
making comics for Marvel and DC.
Mark Tyler.
Wow.
I thought it was Mikey. And then Mikey says, "This is Tyler.
What a legacy,
This is
dude.
Tyler. I love you, Tyler. Tyler. And he's, I want to speak to Manny. Tyler, I love you. I want to speak to Manny. Tyler, this is Grandpa Tyler. I love you. Can I speak to Manny, please?"
That's what made it all the more special. Loving these characters and these video games, knowing that deep down, there's a huge part of my blood that's just in this stuff. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and taking this stroll.
Dude, what a
down
great
memory
video that
lane
was.
Back to the mid-90s when X-Men was just the greatest cartoon series you could ever find yourself watching as a kid. What a great time to grow up. What a great time to be alive. And I'm just so glad my dad captured as much as he did on tape for me to enjoy, for my family to enjoy.
For
and
us to
all of
enjoy.
you
That was
watching.
awesome.
It really is like time travel, guys. And I'm just glad you're all here for
でも魔物を食べるんでしょ。
まず軽く蒸す。
Oh man. This isn't the greatest viewing experience for shorts. Need to figure that out.
I remember physically holding the game and opening the game.
Ooh. Dude. What else could we watch? This looks like fun.
Welcome to this week's Wristbands Required. We are at a special arcade. I had no idea this place existed. There are arcades here I've never seen before, along with, dare I say, the world's largest X-Men 6-player arcade. I want to thank Garage Gamer for sending me a link, showing me that, hey, this place exists and it's not that far from me. Let's check out Geeks Mania. You guys aren't going to believe this place.
It's awesome.
Geeks Mania Arcade, located Madison, Wisconsin. Store hours Sunday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, this nostalgia is gonna blow your mind, right, Garfield? And then the arcade entrance down the hall, so you walk in, and it just kind of prompts you to go around the corner. It's kind of tucked away. Look at all of this nostalgia right outside of the entrance. Didn't really know what to expect when I was driving here, kind of exiting off the freeway, like wondering where exactly is this? Is it downtown? It's kind of tucked away in another building with other companies' offices. But yeah, who would have thought the world's largest X-Men arcade is right on the other side of the store.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much. All right, join me for Wristbands Required. We got a wristband here. Figured that online, not to bring a wristband, because it said $15, all access, to check out all of these arcades. Just kind of zooming in on this, I mean, just look at this nostalgic snack machine. And the off-road 3-player. I'm gonna do a full tour of this place. A gentleman was nice enough to allow us to film in here. I want to go straight to the X-Men. I came out here, oh my gosh, they have NARC. I have not seen a NARC arcade for the longest time. Oh my gosh, look at this. What an arcade. And it's cool that they're open. It's right after 10 a.m. Monday morning. They're open all day. Like, some arcades near me are only open later on in the week and different hours, like after 12. So I don't know if there's anyone else actually in here. They do some pool tables over here. But it's kind of nice having the arcade to ourselves. We got a House of the Dead. It's like House of the Dead 3. Oh, it's out of order. Look at the size of Time Crisis 4. Just what an arcade. I mean, look at this. They do have Crisis Zone right next. definitely will check out some of these games, especially the Star Wars Battle Pod. I mean, it's like they have 2 of them, one person in at a time.
Whoa, that's cool.
Holy cow.
Holy shit, that's
So all
cool.
these rooms, like just arcades, and the lights just kind of came on. You do see some Super Mario theming over here. I'm not really sure where the X-Men arcade is. And it's kind of fun because when we walked in the building, it was kind of turning and around some of the corners. We came up to this door, not knowing that, hey, there was actual arcades. Some of the bathrooms are back there, but yeah, we walked in right here and I kind of beelined it around. Golden Tee 99. Oh my gosh, here it is. Look at this.
Holy shit, dude. Look at
I just
that.
gotta stop here for a second. Just admire.
Wow, how cool is
The
that
biggest
shit?
X-Men arcade I've ever seen.
Dude.
It's like a whole room dedicated to X-Men, to Marvel. The theming in here, the Marvel arcades. This is why we came here. Marvel vs. Capcom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Captain America and the Avengers. Just love that artwork. And X-Men Coda, Children of the Atom. I could hang out here all day. They do have a Marvel poster over here. This is incredible. Look at, you want to be Dazzler? You're right here on the end. Nightcrawler. Here they have cup holders for your drinks. Storm. Wolverine. Colossus,
Cyclops.
my favorite.
Colossus.
Who doesn't like to be Colossus? And of course, Cyclops.
Hell yeah.
They got over here. Look at everything just running this.
Wow, dude.
All the brains, the guts of X-Men. I don't, I kind of saw a line like it kind of resembles the whole original 6-player, the 2 screens. You can kind of see that line down Magneto's face. I mean, they did this right. And underneath all the controls, you can see the X-Men theming. It's kind of like the Danger Room. The red lights.
That's really cool,
Blades
man.
only beyond this point. Man. The sticks feel good, the buttons. This is incredible. I don't know, guys. This might be the coolest arcade yet. I mean, you gotta check out the rest of the place, but I mean, how can you top this?
The 21st century.
You can't even get the whole shot. It's so big. I'm playing Colossus. It's like hard to even see the whole screen right now, guys. This is so big. Imagine playing with 5 other people on here. Man, Colossus. Can you see that line right there? It just reminds you like they did this totally arcade accurate.
Dude, this is what games have gotten away from. This has to come back. Your opinion on naming your child, and also, would you ever sing "Mary Had a Little Lamb"? I've sang "Mary Had a Little Lamb" with my grandma when I was younger. I'm sure. I don't know if I'd sing it as an adult now, but unless I was like singing it to my kid.
Everybody here.
Hey, kid. You know. But what's up, Strings? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a well day. Dude, imagine being a kid and getting to play this in like the 90s. Dude, this would have been just something else. Like, this isn't even something that we get to experience that often today. The only thing I can think of recently is like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade game.
when have you seen all 6 X-Men on one screen before? This is once in a lifetime here. Look at that. That is cool. We're in a room that's X-Men. It's all marble. Like, the world's biggest X-Men arcade is right behind us. The biggest marble wall I've ever stood in front of. All right, we'll do a tour of the rest of the place. We'll start over again, but yeah, I had to come here first. I mean, a room dedicated to the greatest arcade of all time.
That's very cool, man.
Awesome pictures right on the outside of the wall where X-Men is. Just look at Batman, Wonder Woman, Star Wars right after. Look at this one. Man. It's like 10 Star Wars signs. Look at Chewie. Another arcade room. Like, I don't know where to start. Looks like it's its own room right here. Some Marvel pictures. I guess we're just gonna walk in here. Yeah, I remember we were standing in front on the other side.
Talk
like,
about a dream, like, to have as a gamer, all this stuff.
Wow. I mean, you just think how old.
Let people play with it and stuff.
How
That'd be
long has
cool.
this been here? Like, this isn't lighting up, but man, what an awesome arcade. Turbo. See the gas pedal down here, steering wheel, Sega. Gauntlet 2. Look at these 4 joysticks. Look how tight that is. Like, POW. I mean, of course they have POW. One of the best beat 'em ups I've ever played. Zaxxon, Centipede, Space
Dude, my mom would
Invaders,
die if she saw Centipede.
Top Speed.
I want to get her a Centipede machine one of these days.
I forgot what it said. We're gonna look at how many arcades were actually in here. Paperboy. I mean, the most one-of-a-kind controls here. Look at the handlebars. Konami Hypersports. I'm sure they have a track and field here if they have Hypersports. Ms. Pac-Man. 1942. Operation Wolf. Ninja Gaiden over here making all the noise. He's taking names over here. Got this intro. Man, that is cool. Yeah, we'll probably spend all day here. I mean, playing some of these games. This is
Man, I'm so lucky to grow up in like
Galaga.
an era when like we could go and play some of these games at the arcade, but then we had like actually really good games to go home and play it at home too. Yeah.
And Top Gunner. You know, it resembles Sean Penn a little bit there. I wonder if that's the look they were going for. It's Stargate, Gyrus, Crystal Castles. Oh, look at that screen. This is huge. Classic Batman cover. Secret Wars, Spider-Man. They actually sell comic books here. $2.50 a piece to $4. So yeah, I mean, big superhero vibes in here. And some comics. DC Star Trek behind the glass. I like your glasses. The Green Arrow, Titan. My kind of place. All the superhero theming. Look at Green Arrow. The X-Men, you know, in the comics. There's an old Superman right here. Walked right past a Neo Geo MVSX SNK when we walked in. And the Blue Falcon.
Dude.
And just look at the size of this. Sega.
F-Zero, dude. That's so sick.
Very cool. I mean, what an arcade. And you know, I was so excited about, you know, finding the world's largest X-Men that I walked right past. My favorite shooter, Lethal Enforcers. And it's funny because you never know what gun you get. If you get the black, if you get the blue, the red. So this is the one that I'm used to. When I first played this for the first time, they had these exact red and blue guns. Very fitting that Area 51 Maximum Force right next to Lethal Enforce. Just want to admire the side art here. I mean, it's just that total early 90s, late 80s Cop 5 helicopter right there, that final boss. Yeah, Lethal Enforcers. Oh my gosh, they have Sunset Riders here. Never seen all this stuff for the first time. We haven't seen the Sunset Riders at any of the other arcades we were at. Konami. Nice. See, yeah, Konami, you're right. Just kind of waiting for it to kind of start up here. And there they are. Just playing 4 players. Sunset Riders. And look at this mammoth. The House of the Dead 4. Machine guns. You got some Uzis here. Just look at this. Both red guns. The theming here. You see the Sega. Just, you know, $15 to get in here to play these mammoths. It's a deal because, you know, up by me they're 20.
This is it.
And they got all these shooters. They got
This is
Narc.
it.
You got the world's biggest X-Men. Yeah, Narc is... I thought we'd have to go all the way to Galloping Ghost to find a Narc. I have not seen Narc forever. It's such a unique arcade cabinet. Just say no to drugs. What a game. What an arcade. Never forget the first time I played this at the Best Western. Oh,
At the Best Western,
Just-
dude. Holy shit.
It's incredible.
Hell yeah.
The size of this NFL Blitz 99, just a machine of its own here. I mean, just not just your standard arcade cabinet, just like a platform. The whole wall of races. I mean, I wonder how this is on like a Saturday, a Friday
Dude,
night.
that's so
How
sick.
many people? I mean, because you see, you know, the pool hall. I mean, there's skee ball down there around the corner. You know, the battle pods, the X-Men. It's just, look at everything they have here. This is by far the biggest selection I've seen so far. What they got in this room? Simpsons. Look at the inside of Turtles. Look at what they did here. It's the size of Simpsons. The screen's bigger. Like, I want to say that's at least a 24-inch screen. Like, this is massive. They're asking to be courteous to other players. Only add the lives you're gonna use. So, like in X-Men, I had to pick everybody. Like, that was crazy. It was crazy to get all 6 players. Dungeons and Dragons. Like, these arcades are massive.
Dude, what the hell?
You got a dance
Turtle
revolution.
Power.
It's like its own room. Just unbelievable. Like, the space in here to fill with all these arcades. This is the other side of all those racers. H2 Overdrive. 4 Raw Thrills. Massive racers to go around the other side of those other racers. That's just crazy. Unbelievable. Was that a skylight up there? They even got a skylight. Look at these old Neo Geos. That wood grain. Walked right past an NBA Jam Hang Time, NBA Hang Time. Played this for the first time, 98, 99. Hotel very close to Disney World in Orlando. It's nice to see a dedicated Hang Time cabinet. So around side
Shamalama
of the
ding
battle
dong,
pods,
dude.
they do have the Star Wars Racer Arcade. Just heavy Star Wars here. You get the Star Wars Trilogy Arcade. You got the sit-down version. I did play the stand-up. I mean, that is... Look at this. This is awesome. Huge Star Wars, huge superhero fans here. Just look at all the theming, all the Star Wars, the Man of Steel. Just ripping his shirt out. Just classic Christopher Reeve there with the Joker. I mean, it's hard to even get your bearings here. It's like all these different rooms. It's like going to an amusement park where it all kind
Yeah,
of
man.
branches out.
You got
have
not
air
only
hockey
like
in
physical
here.
games,
You have
but
skee ball.
oh
Look,
yeah,
they got
dude.
I always like to call this now, being a kid, you know, crawling up the side and dropping it in. They have the cage, the fencing over it. You can't get at it high scores. Look at the Cosmotrons. I mean, not just 1, 2. Got a screen up top. I mean, this is huge. WrestleFest. I know a lot of people would love to have a WrestleFest. Look at the side of this. It was a Cyber Police E-SWAT. Sega, they converted it into, well, yeah, the front actual WrestleFest could be. Man, this is cool. A couple employee only. You wonder if some of these rooms have extra arcades, parts, spare parts. You got Tekken Tag, all the Tekken, all the fighters over here. It's like Tekken 5 is down, Street Fighter 2. Another Neo Geo. Martial Champion, not familiar with this one. Oh, they have some Injustice here, Killer Instinct, another Killer Instinct. Like, look at this one. Look at this cab. It's just, there's just people playing X-Men, just walking past. Just unbelievable.
How cool
Imagine
is
playing
that,
that with
dude?
your best friend. Punch-Out. Super Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers Out of Order, and then they have Donkey Kong. And Family of the Hills on.
Stop pulling my hair
Some
out,
Mortal
dude.
Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 4, Pigskin, and that golden T99 right by the front. Like, this is so cool. I mean, you know what? We were standing right here, and I didn't even see it. Like, you know, you're right here. Like, what door do you go? We go down the hallway. Like, we were in front of the biggest X-Men. It kind of loops us back around, and if we went this way, you have some more employee only, some the Iron Man, Wolverine. Yeah, it's hard to just walk past this art and not see anything. Actually looking up here, you got Mega Man, Comic-Con box. This leads back out. I guess I'd consider this like the main arcade. You know, you have the Star Wars art over here, the battle pods, all the Star Wars arcades. And if we go back this way, oh my gosh, one of my favorite Superman covers, Kryptonite Nevermore. Incredible Hulk, but you know, back when these comics, I mean, just think about the Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno series, like very close to this timeline. Seeing these comics, like Grey Hulk, Thor, you know, Capcom employees only, and then you know, kind of recruiting you to the dark side. Movie references up here. You got a nice Jaws, and the classic like 80s arcades. We walked through here, saw a lot of them. Just how it's all kind of separated. Yeah, Tron. Gauntlet 2, a game that probably should have been on the Midway Legacies. I mean, why not? Why not put all of them? You have the rights, put those games on there. You know, POW, always a big shout out. What do they have here for some art? Look at Willow. Yeah, if you're into nostalgia, you're into arcades, I mean, just everything on the walls, like, I had no idea what we were coming into, what we'd see here. Just look at all this Star Wars stuff. And I missed the Marvel. You have the Superman over here, the DC Comics just right over the front desk. See if I missed anything when we walked in. They have a pinball hall. We didn't even see the pinballs. There's another door. You can hang your coats over here. A door to walk through. But yeah, they have a pinball room. It's Patrick Stewart, Star Trek, The Next Generation. Oh, the Addams Family. Man, they have it all. Iron Maiden table, Foo Fighters. You know, Kelly's sister's just a big Foo Fighters fan. Godzilla, check it out, they got Jaws here. They have Jaws, like, if you came up to a Jaws yet, I just saw this at the Midwest Gaming Classic. Huge lines to get in here. Now we can just walk up. They have Jaws. They have Dr. No, Stranger Things, Avengers. Look at that Topper up there, and Deadpool. Let's go at it.
Yeah, that's
Got
crazy.
Colossus on there. Cable. Man, the rules for Geeks Mania: only press start per player. So definitely don't just start racking up credits if you're not going to finish the game. It's a really old school pinball right there. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on Addams Family. I'm gonna play that because I feel like I missed out on the AT Games ALP right now. I would love to play some Addams Family and of course Star Trek: The Next Generation is the theming on here.
Wow,
of course,
dude.
Jaws too. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing Jaws recently. I wonder if Friday nights, Saturday nights, it's just they have the light show going on here. Like it's just King of the Hill at the end. Yeah, I mean, it's just got to be wild. How many people are actually here on the weekends? Like, it's Monday morning, and I just figured it'd be a good time coming here to do the tour before it really fills up because, I mean, you can basically walk up to anything and check it out. But you can just see, like, every room separate, like, the venues, all the different options here. I mean, there's probably maybe 8 to 10 other people in here, and, like, they can just walk up to anything, like Narc, and just play it. There it is. Addams Family, had a lot of fun playing this one, and Jaws too, but yeah, I mean, you see an Addams Family, you see Star Trek: The Next Generation, like, you jump on, like, a lot of fun. This was awesome. Things Hand came out. I mean, I could play this all day. Trying to get my bearings here playing. This is so realistic.
Giorgio, Evan, can you hear me?
We're at the
There's
airport.
been an information leak regarding your involvement. There's a terrorist involved in this
Got the
incident.
machine gun.
Return fire.
I feel like we're just like going into like a ride here. Like look at the controls here. They're lighting up. Who would have thought there'd be these massive Star Wars arcades, like Star Tour rides at Geeks Mania with the world's largest X-Men. It's everything they have here. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna try to count everything. I'm gonna guess right now. I'm gonna say there's 115 arcades here. We'll see how close I am. And I thought I saw something online, but I'm not gonna pull out the phone. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna go around. We'll count everything. We'll see it. I'm gonna count. We'll count the arcades and we'll count the pinballs separately. So yeah. Find out how many they have. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with this. I just went around, I counted everything. 92 arcades, 12 pinball. They have 4 pool tables, 2 air hockey. Is it 3 or 4? 3 skee balls. So 3 skee ball, 2 air hockey, 4 pool tables, a partridge and a pear tree, 12 pinballs, and 92 arcades. And I'm counting Time Crisis 4 as one. Like, I'm sure it comes out to 100 if we're gonna break these down. Some of these, like Cruising over here, where there was 2 of them in the same, like the NASCAR, like the same one. Probably 100, but yeah, I thought 115, but 92. At least 92. That's incredible. There's this many arcades here. Like, why am I finding out about this place now? Like, I had no idea this was here. Yeah, you make it to Darth Vader. I mean, can you beat him? What a unique game. What a great, yeah, that's what he did to me. I didn't get past Darth Vader. What a great game. You know, it's all like retro, old school arcades. Like there's none of that like Dave and Buster's stuff here. I thought was maybe gonna be some of those, that was the case coming here, but yeah, because I didn't really know what I was gonna see. I didn't want to look at too much online. The other entrance, they do have some lettering up here, DC and Marvel theming, coming out to say Geeks Mania. At the mural on the wall here, Geeks Mania Arcade, State Capital, Madison, Wisconsin. That's gonna do it for today. No entry beyond this point without a purchase of a wristband. Geeks Mania Arcade, wristbands required. 92 arcades, guys. It's unbelievable
So
stuff.
cool,
Lethal
man.
Enforcers.
What a cool thing to like get to go see.
Best shooting game of all time. There's no sound on Lethal Enforcers either.
Pretty sure I have played that.
Yeah, it's hard to walk by. I almost shot a civilian without playing Lethal Enforcers if they have it. It's just the best. 12 pinballs. Like, it's hard to leave. This bonus scene, it might just go on forever because I don't want to leave. I mean, they got Jaws here. You got Jaws. Look at the room that Dance Dance Revolution is in. Like, it's crazy. It reminds me of my senior year. Like, Spencer's was so big with the black lighting. It's crazy. Like, there's a window right there. This whole room designated for this. I just love how dark this room is. And you have the black lighting up there, the Tron light. And now watch when we walk through here. The lights are just gonna come on. It's all motion censored. There we go. Comes on. You still have the black lighting up here. All the fighters. Yeah, I'm working my way to X-Men. We're gonna finish with X-Men. It's the door we walked through. Yeah, X-Men. I just walked past it. Look at it's motion censored. The 6 players: Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine. Let's wait for him to do it again. We got Storm, Nightcrawler, and the Dazzler. Come on, Colossus. Oh, there he is.
The Dazzler, dude.
What a screen. What an arcade.
Winners don't use drugs.
Unbelievable place.
So
This was
sick.
my favorite room. I mean, they're all good. But because you got the world's greatest, largest, biggest X-Men, this is where we want to hang out.
That's cool, dude.
Thanks for watching, guys.
That is very
It's hard to
fun.
end this. It's hard. I don't know how I'm going to leave. How I'm going to like pull myself
alright,
out of this
guys.
place.
I will see you guys next time. Bye and watching.